Tapped in. Keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you.
All right, what's up, YouTube? We're back at it again with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about Travis Hunter on today. There's rumors that come out that NFL scouts prefer Colorado superstar at wide receiver instead of DB, and we got to talk about it. Travis Hunter is a do-everything superstar at Colorado, but the NFL scouts reportedly think that he'll need to focus on being a receiver at the next level instead of playing cornerback. Matt Miller of ESPN reported scouts peg Hunter more as a receiver than a DB, where Hunter's speed and electric ability with the ball in his hands is best utilized, whereas at corner, he would need to focus on technique more and rely less on winning with speed. Hunter played both ways for Colorado, playing at wide receiver and cornerback last season, racking up 57 receptions to go along with 721 yards and 5 touchdowns, while adding 31 tackles and 3 interceptions on the defensive side of the ball. Colorado's coach Deion Sanders has said that Hunter should play both ways in the NFL. The NFL has got a problem, Sanders told reporters in the spring. What are you going to draft him as? And he's got to play both ways because he has value on both sides of the ball. Hunter is widely viewed as a first-round pick, a top 10 selection, but the results vary on where he might wind up being selected. His two-way versatility has been a massive boom for Sanders, yet makes it hard for teams to project where he should be drafted at and what he truly specializes in a full-time one position, whether it be wide receiver or whether it be cornerback. Sanders' presence also makes things more difficult for the NFL. The Hall of Fame cornerback says he will steer Hunter and his quarterback son, Shedeur Sanders, to certain teams in the pre-draft process. I know where I want them to go, Sanders says on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. So it's certain cities that ain't going to happen. It's going to be an Eli situation going on. So pretty much Travis Hunter, man, is a dude that the NFL scouts don't know where to put him at. They don't know. Most of them are saying that he should be a wide receiver. And then you have some people saying that he should be able to, Coach Prime is saying that a team needs to be able to play him both ways. And that's going to be a little tough. I understand Deion has done it, but he came in on sub packages and stuff like that. He didn't play it like full time, like both sides of the ball. That'll be very tough in the NFL to be able to take snaps on both sides of the ball and doing it full time. That would be tough. What position he'll be drafted at, none of us know. You know, we don't know if he's going to be a receiver going in the draft, and we don't know if he's going to be a cornerback. That's going to be for the NFL scouts to decide, and that's going to be for Travis Hunter to decide what position is going to be his primary position, because this kid is box office and doing both of them. He's a solid corner as well as a very, very good wide receiver that can locate and track the ball really, really well. So which teams in the NFL would allow him to play both ways? That's what's going to be the question. That's going to dictate a lot of things that's going to happen with the draft this season, because there's going to be a lot of top players coming into the draft, and definitely Hunter is going to be on the top of people's list because he is a playmaker. He's a dynamic dude with the ball in his hand, whether catching it or being able to play the corner position and give you impact at that position as well. But the biggest thing is he just has to make it up in his mind, which position would he rather play? Would it be the wide receiver position or would it be the corner position? It's going to be tough, man. This is not going to be easy. It's not going to be no cakewalk when the draft comes. Travis Hunter's situation is going to be very difficult. Now, a couple seasons ago, it was a player that was very, very talented, and he was like a jack of all trades. I'm trying to think of this guy's name. Oh, Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons, when he came out of Clemson, he is a guy. Matter of fact, I remember Isaiah running a 4.3 in the 40. So very athletic dude, but got into the NFL, and the Cardinals didn't really know where to put him at. And that's what you got to really find out. Like he didn't play both ways like Travis Hunter did, but he played in multiple positions on defense. and you didn't really know what a player meant. You didn't know if he was going to rush the passer. You didn't know if he was going to be a linebacker. Sometimes he took snaps at corner, and also he played a little safety as well. So you just did not know where to put a guy like Isaiah Simmons. And right now, I think he currently is with the Giants right now. So, I don't know what Travis Hunter is going to do, but he is dynamic catching the football. To me, he is a better receiver than he is a corner. Don't get me wrong, he can make plays out of the corner position. But when you watch Travis Hunter, man, the way he tracks the ball and the way he locates that ball on the field, man, and way he's able to make big plays, man, on the field, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He could be a receiver. So whatever he decides to do at the end of the day is really going to benefit him, but it's also going to be puzzling on what really is going to happen, because the scouts are going to have to figure out, and Travis Hunter, when he does his interviews and stuff like that, he's going to have to figure out what position do he want to play primarily, and then he's going to have to figure out, will a team play him both ways, or will they just play him at wide receiver or corner? But this is going to be interesting. Travis Hunter is going to be the most intriguing prospect that comes in 2025 NFL draft. The kid is awesome. He's a superstar. He's electrifying. He does it all on the football field. And I can't wait to see what Travis Hunter is going to do in the NFL. I want to see what he's going to do, man. I definitely think that he could be a great receiver in the NFL because he has the skill set to be able to do it. And he is a solid corner as well. He's not bad. Now, there's a couple games that I saw that Travis Hunter, but because he came off injury, he gave up some big plays in a few games with Colorado. But at the same time, you're going to make mistakes at the corner position. It's one of the tough positions to learn in the NFL besides quarterback. Quarterback and cornerback are two tough positions to learn in the NFL. So we'll see what happens, man, at the end of the day with Travis Hunter. But the NFL scouts are just saying that pretty much he should go in as a wide receiver. He has the skill set to do it. So we'll see if he chooses to go in that direction, because there's no doubt in my mind that Travis Hunter is going to be a top 10 selection. He's going to be one of the top guys taken off the board. I don't know what team is going to pull the trigger on him, but he's going to be a top 10 pick. Him and Shedeur Sanders. I think that these guys, even if Shedeur doesn't go number one at quarterback, I still think that Shedeur will be a top 10 selection. Those two guys, especially if they come out and they have a heck of a season in their senior year. If Shedeur put up some of the numbers that he was able to put up before he was getting hurt and getting sacked like crazy, sacked over 50-something times, then I definitely think that Shedeur has an opportunity to be the first quarterback taken off the board. He is that talented as well. And then I want to know where Shiloh is going to go. Definitely, I think that Shiloh is talented as well. And it's going to be interesting, man, to see where these guys go. And Jimmy Horn on the team as well, where he's going to go, because Jimmy Horn is a good receiver as well. So at the end of the day, Travis Hunter got some big things to think about after his college days of playing with Colorado and heading into the NFL draft. Whether or not he's going to be a wide receiver or a cornerback, or will a team allow him to play both positions. At the end of the day, this kid can do both of them. I know that Coach Prime is vouching for him to be able to do both, but it's going to be tremendously hard because you cannot play full-time in the NFL, which is one of the toughest leagues to play in, at wide receiver and cornerback, and taking all those snaps and bruising your body like that. So maybe if he does get picked as a corner, maybe he'll be allowed to come in on sub packages and be brought in on trick plays, or be brought in as a weapon on offense at times. The same way that Charles Woodson was able to do it, the same way that Deion Sanders was able to do it, and Champ Bailey. And there's a few other guys that I don't know. I can't think of their names right now, that was able to get some time on the offensive side of the ball as well. So I'm rooting for this kid, man. I definitely think that Travis Hunter is going to be a top 10 selection in the 2025 NFL draft. And leave it in the comment section, guys. What do you think Travis Hunter is going to do in the NFL? Do you think he's going to be a wide receiver? Do you think he's going to be a corner? Or do you think that he's going to do both?
Tapped in, keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you need me. My value never shows up in the box score. A plus minus they never could have accounted for. No referee can save you, read your scouting report. And even then, you don't stand a chance. Circumstance, thank God.